How's it going, everybody? Hope we're all doing alright today. Back with a brand new video, and today is finally the day. I'm gonna get this camera trap set up at the den. Gonna see what we can get off of it. So the plan today is to get to my den. Got a couple of jobs that I need to do. We're gonna wait till it gets dark, get the camera trap set up then, and then get back up here first thing tomorrow morning to see if we get any results off of it. So yeah, exciting. If you fancy seeing what I get up to on today's adventure, please stick around. So just before we get into the video properly, one thing that I do need to do is give a massive shout out to Simon Clark, who has been with this channel and following it ever since I started posting about bushcraft and Bigfoot and all that sort of stuff. And he very kindly donated the camera trap to me, which, you know, if you're watching, mate, you're just an absolute gent for doing that. You didn't have to do that. You know, I didn't ask for it or anything like that, but I do massively appreciate it, because I've always wanted to leave a camera trap up here and, you know, see what comes sneaking through here at night time. So yeah, for those who don't know, Simon Clark has wrote quite a few books on all this sort of stuff that we're all interested in: Bigfoot, UFOs, ancient civilizations. I'm currently reading one of his books, This Will Blow Your Socks Off Too, which is yeah, just an excellent book. Really enjoying it. I'd highly recommend it for those people who, you know, enjoy these videos. So yeah, if you're watching it, buddy, thank you. So this is the camera trap. Da, 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 da. Grand reveal. It's a Victor, Victure, Victor camera trap. It's got a nice camo pattern on it, so, you know, like blending with the surroundings. It does have an infrared lens on it. Now tonight will be the tester to see, obviously, if it does take pictures in the dark. I have left it at home running sometimes just in my bedroom late in the evening when all my lights are off, and it's caught a couple of pictures, and you can make out my room, if you like, and all the ornaments and things like that are in there. So yeah, hopefully it works. I've just had it running just in the last hour while I've been potting around and doing jobs, and it caught me loads of times, so it definitely works. As far as setup goes, there's you need like a USB card and a memory card as well, obviously, and there's these clips here on the side. They just come off like that, and then you open it up, and then obviously that's the screen. Here's all the command buttons. Really the only button you use is menu to set it, and then OK. There's a couple of other settings that you can mess about with, but that is really the only thing that you are looking at, really. It takes AA batteries. You just take this plastic sheets off here, batteries go behind there, and then there's a test mode that you flick it to, you can see. And then when you're ready to actually use it, you press the next button, and then it goes on a countdown, and it goes off. So yeah, I found a couple of like tutorials on YouTube with how to use it, because at first I were a little bit baffled, and obviously, you know, I'm a youngish bloke. I'm from the sort of, you know, technology generation, if you will, but by no means am I a whiz with technology, far from it. I much prefer doing this kind of stuff, making dens and, you know, fires. I'll avoid going on a computer if I can. Um, so yeah, ironic really, because obviously, you know, I have a YouTube channel and I hate technology. Anyway, I'm just going to chill out now, get the fire going, and back with you shortly when we set the camera up before we head home. So I just realised, like an absolute dipstick, that I forgot my head torch. I always know when I forgot something. It's like just a nagging feeling at the back of my head saying there's something missing from your kit. So when it goes dark later on, I'm going to be seeing shapes and shadows, I imagine. Now, of course, this experiment tonight with the camera trap, my ultimate goal is just to catch something on the camera trap. I'd be absolutely over the moon if I got a deer or something like that. I highly doubt I'd catch anything like a badger. I don't think there is many badgers around Blackburn. I think they're more like Ribchester way, but you never know. Now, obviously, it's no secret on this channel, you know, one of the main aims of this channel is to discuss the UK wildman, British Bigfoot, whatever you want to call it. And there are alleged images of Bigfoot type creatures on camera traps that have been caught, and you know, some of them are quite dubious really as to what they could be. Do I personally believe Bigfoots get caught on camera traps? No, I do not. I think ones that are caught on camera traps, if you want to believe that that's what the images are, they're young ones that are inexperienced and they get caught by accident. And of course, a camera trap, it's gonna set off over anything that triggers it. So even if it's only just one that's shot past, it's never going to be like a crystal clear 4K image of one stood there waving at the camera type of thing. You know, that's never going to happen. The way I've always explained it to people, like when they say, well, why has a camera trap never caught one? Well, number one, camera traps have caught them. It's just that the images are, you know, they're not the best. And number two, it's like this, basically. If, I'll give you a scenario. If you went into your house, say like you've been out for the day or whatever, and you get home with your shopping or whatever, and somebody has been in your house while you know, not been there, and maybe they've moved an ornament just ever so slightly to the left or right, you would go into your living room and without even really having to take a close look, you'd know, because it's your home, and you pick up on things like that. This place, nature, the woods, whatever, however you want to term it, is Bigfoot's home. They live here 24/7, 365 days a year. They're out here all the time. Wait, smoke, sorry. And they'll know, you know, if there's a camera trap on a tree, they're going to spot it. You know, if we take into consideration the factor that these beings, these creatures, whatever you want to call them, are masters of their environment. They're like ninjas out here, so stealthy, and they just know every single inch of this place. And also, if they actively avoid us and anything that they see, like a camera trap, obviously they might not know exactly what it is, but if they sort of, you know, put two and two together and realise that it's something to do with us, they're going to avoid it. You know, this is an intelligent species that we're dealing with here. So in that sense, you're never going to catch one on camera trap. But of course, you know, skeptics and naysayers, obviously, there's no argument that you can present to them like that they're going to take on board. So yeah, I don't ever expect to catch the British Bigfoot on a camera trap. You never know. It might be like a 1 in a million chance, and I might just get lucky this year when I go out wild camping and to the more sort of remote areas that I go to. Obviously, where I am right now, it's a country park. You know, there is deer here because you see them, and I believe that the British Bigfoot, the one that obviously I saw, I call it the red-haired yeti. There's been other accounts and sightings that match, you know, the colour of this creature. I think if it is around here, it just passes through. I don't think it stays here, like, you know, actively for long term. I think, you know, there's something here possibly that it needs, whatever that is. How can we know? It just passes through, it gets what it needs, and, you know, every so often it's seen, I guess. So yeah. Oh man, just had a mini heart attack. Just walking away from me dead. You know, just in my own little world. Just saw this big brown movement out the corner of my eye. Really slender in shape. And it were a white-tailed deer. I was like, whew! Also, I'm not a Bigfoot or dog man. Yeah, managed to get it on camera, which I'll show you now. That is literally, that's just made my week, is that. I love seeing deers. I love seeing them out here. And it just shows you how quiet they are. Because I never heard it, you know. Man, if I'd have just gone another way, another direction, I completely missed that. And it looked like, not to get my hopes up, but it looked like it were in the general direction of my den. And as I say, when we had snow a couple of weeks ago, there were deer tracks leading the way, so you could see them in the snow, and you know, like there were no, you know, boot prints, because I hadn't been up there for quite a bit. So, man, if that deer is the one that's taking the apples and things like that that I leave up there, I will be over the moon. Wow. But anyway, yeah, got the camera set up. Hopefully it catches something. More importantly, hopefully it's still there in the morning. I'm sure it will be. It's where my den is. I've said it before. You know, it's not on the pathway or anything like that. You'd have to like go off trail to find it, I guess. But man, the weirdest thing. Put my fire out, and it's about 4:30 now. Still quite light, but the fact that I don't have my head torch, I don't really want to be walking through here with no light. So my plan was really to stay until it was just going dark, then put it up, then get out of here. But yeah, put my fire out, and I'm setting my camera trap up, feeding some baling twine around it, and fastening it up to the sapling. And I heard crystal clear, doop. It sounded like a hollow bamboo, you know, piece of bamboo smacking against a tree. Really strange. And I never said anything about this before, but the last time I came out here at night and I made a video, and I was sat at my camp doing vigil, I did like a little update vlog like this, and you know, by this point it was dark, and I was getting ready to sort of make a move. And the second I turned my camera off after talking, really deep sounding wood knock. I mean, that's what it sounds like. Obviously I'm biased, but I've heard sounds that sound like wood knocks up here before. As I've said before, early morning in particular. So I wonder if it's like a dusk and dawn thing. If it is, you know, a Bigfoot that's doing it. I don't know. Morning. Couldn't write this stuff. The day that I leave my camera trap out and it snows. Nice early start today. Got up here handy-ish. And as I'm getting ready, it starts snowing. Honestly, the snow is not through with us just yet. But, you know, it is absolutely gorgeous up here, as you can see. So, you know, I don't really care, to be honest. Anyway, let's get to the den, see what we can find. Just one more quick little thing I want to talk about before we go and get the camera. And it's just an opportunity to show this absolute beautiful scenery off. Yeah, I was just thinking away as I'm walking through here about yesterday when I heard what I believe to be a wood knock. You know, I was just musing away in my head about it, and it's, you know, like a couple of thoughts dawned on me. And like generally I'm always in the same sort of clothes, you know, like I have my bandana on, got my camo jacket on. Obviously there's a reason for that. It's cold, you know, it's winter time. This jacket keeps me really warm, and then my bandana is just kind of, you know, I suppose it's just like a motif of mine. It's a trademark. You know, I personally, I think I suit them. But you know, like I was just thinking away that there's more to this, why I always generally wear the same clothes when I'm out here. And I believe if I'm ever going to see the UK wildman again, where it's almost a controlled situation, where I know it's coming, I need whatever this thing is to be as comfortable as it can be around me. That means always walking the same routes when I'm in here so that it can keep an eye on me. Always wearing the same clothes so that it can recognise me. If I deviate from that and do something that it's not expecting, something that it's not predicting, it could frighten it off. So, yeah, anyway. Alright, so we got up here. Camera's still here, thankfully. I'm just going to leave the camera recorded while I check this, and then hopefully, you know, if we've got anything exciting on here, it'll catch my reaction. But yeah, the apple's still here, but the banana's gone. So I left an apple, and then there's like, I'll have to show you, there's a little groove where I wedged the apple, and I put a banana in there as well, but that's gone. So, weird, eh? See, hopefully we can find out what's taken it, if anything has taken it at all. But yeah, I'm super happy that it's still here. So I was walking up to my den, and like obviously all thoughts are running through your mind that it's not going to be there. And for a split second, I couldn't see it. Obviously, because of how white everything is. I suppose that the saplings that I tied it to just blend in with everything. And I didn't like spot the camera at first, but thankfully it's still here. Anyway, let's have a look, shall we? There you go. It's definitely caught something, but I think I'll leave you in suspense a little bit longer, and you can see for yourself. So there we are. That ends that adventure. As you can see, started to chuck it down with snow again, so I'm gonna get home. At the time of recording this, I actually haven't looked at the camera, at the actual pictures yet on the computer, and I can't tell what the camera has picked up, whether it is just me or whether it's something else. But it's definitely caught something, as you can see from the pictures yourself. So yeah, it's been a good 2 days. I'm not like majorly disappointed that the camera didn't catch the deer, because I saw it myself. You know what I mean? Like, I was just a couple of feet away from the damn thing. That just, like, that right there just made everything worth it. You know, like these last 2 days messing about out here with the camera trap. So yeah, well, I'm going to use it again. Obviously I'm not going to let it put me off or deter me. I'm hoping to go wild camping for my birthday this year at the end of March, and I'm definitely going to take it with me then, because the woodlands where I go camping, it's like it's a pine forest, or a new woodland, shall we say. Just got a bit of snow in my eye there. Yeah, so you never know. With it being a bit more remote, might catch something out there. We'll just have to see. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, made it through to the end, I know it's going to be a long one as this. If you've enjoyed it, you know, leave us a like, comment if you want what you think the camera trap's caught. Love to know your thoughts as always, and yeah, like the video, comment if you want, subscribe if you haven't, share it on your social media if you want to, and yeah, I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.